Hello YouTube, welcome to another edition of JAK in the Box. I'm sitting here today with Jim. Jim is in the DB seat. DB couldn't be with us today. We have some scheduling conflicts. He's actually the lead of a musical, Mary Poppins. He's playing Bert in Mary Poppins, and so he's not able to shoot with us while he has that production going. So Jim's going to fill in. I've got a very special box here, Jim. This came from a guy named Tommy. And the name of his store is Tommy's Rare Collectibles.
Okay.
And I told him that I needed a few vintage Star Wars figures that I wanted to get graded. And he went through his collection and he said, I have a few that are on your list that I think are worthy enough to get graded. We made a little deal. He sent these to me. We're going to open them and find out what's in the box.
JAK in the Box.
Got this. Oh, first thing out, look what Tommy sent us. Stickers!
Stickers, all right, yeah.
Oh yeah? Watch this.
I have another piece of advice to give to collectors out there. Find yourself a guy or girl, a person that is kind of wholesaling collections or wholesaling vintage action figures. Someone that's like doing so much quantity that you'll find the best deals with them. Because what I found with this guy Tommy is he tries to do about 10 deals a day.
Wow.
But to him, if he can just make 30, 50 bucks per deal, but get every day doing 10 of those deals, that's what it's about for him. So if you can find one of those types of sellers that's doing a lot of quantity, I think you'll be able to find much better deals shopping with someone like those. Obviously, with Tommy, I'll put in the description, I'll put a link so you can get in touch with Tommy himself.
Come on, Chewie!
It's deals, that's what it's all about, too.
Deal, deal, deal.
Bundling.
The first action figure that oh, look how he wrapped this in like some nice, so he gave us a little star case right here. See the gun here. Tommy always wraps things very well. This is a Lobot character. I don't know if you remember Lobot from Empire Strikes Back. It's not Robot,
He's
but Lobot.
the guy with the headset on.
He has a little
Cloud
headset.
City.
Yeah, exactly. He's almost like, I don't even think it's on. I think it's almost like implanted into him. He's like almost like an android, like a robot, but lobotomy Lobot, you know? That's where you get him. Now, do you think this one is worthy to be graded from what you're seeing?
Well, it looks clean. It looks shiny.
Yes.
I don't see anything missing on there. I would think so.
Yeah. We're going to go ahead and grade this action figure. We'll grade him through a company called CAS. And if you continue watching the video, what I'll do is I'll take you through all the different steps necessary to get your action figures graded through CAS.
Do we know what CAS means?
CAS is, I don't remember.
Okay.
I can pull it up on the screen while we're talking about it here right now. But that's Lobot. That's the first action figure that we're going to get graded. Thank you, Tommy. Very clean action figure. Happy to have him.
Well, it's still outmaneuverable.
Wow. Well, thank you, Tommy. This is a good start.
Yes,
I'm
absolutely.
excited to see what the results end up being.
Jim, as you might be aware, I actually have more in the box.
Wow.
Let's move to another action figure here. So this action figure, this is a very interesting one, and this one's going to be hard to get an 85. You can see I got the weapon here. This is one of the pilot blasters. That's the gray pilot blaster. And this action figure here, this is the TIE Fighter pilot. And he is all black, basically, with a little bit of gray hues. I'll pass him over to you so you can check him out. Very hard to find it where the black isn't, cracked or scratched or anything like that. And then there's 4 emblems on him. He's got the Imperial emblems, 2 on the side of his head and 2 on his shoulders.
Oh, yes.
And those emblems have to be perfect. If they're not perfect, it's not getting an 85.
Wow.
Right, and those look pretty clean emblems right there. That's the TIE Fighter pilot. We had to wait a long time. The TIE Fighter vehicle came out almost right away when Star Wars came out. It was like 1978, and they had that vehicle out. but they didn't have the TIE Fighter pilot didn't come out until the very last action figure of Empire Strikes Back.
And the TIE Fighter itself did not come with a pilot.
He did not come with a pilot. You had to use a stormtrooper, basically.
Oh.
Some people put Darth Vader in there. I basically used a stormtrooper, but always wanted a TIE Fighter pilot. Eventually he came out. Obviously, at that point forward, only the TIE Fighter pilot went into the TIE Fighter.
Very cool. Very
Right.
cool.
So that's that figure. He looks very clean to me. The other part that you want to look at to make sure that you're going to get a good grade is these kind of orange reddish kind of glow on his machinery here. How did those look? Does that look pretty clean, or are they scratched up?
No, I think they look fairly clean.
We're going for an 85. Let's do an 85.
All
Again,
right.
I'll show you how to, on the computer, how to put these into an order, how to ship the order, and then obviously we'll do another episode when these get back. We'll see if we get the 85s.
Find out what's in the box when they come back.
For sure. Last in the box, he only sent me 3 here. This is last in the box. This is another, okay, so he put it in a little bit bigger of a case, because this one comes with a cape.
Oh boy.
So he didn't want to ruin the cape. So, I mean, look how Tommy does it. You know, he really protects them in here.
Very nice.
You get it in this, the bubble wrap, but then, you know, I guess I'm just going to keep these as well. And like,
Well, we're probably going to use this stuff to package
To
it back
package and
up
send
to
it.
send
Yeah,
into
exactly.
CAS. Don't want it getting damaged between here and there.
For sure. So here's the cape. It looks like a pretty nice cape. That's that gray vinyl cape that...
So when you bought this originally on the card, the cape was not attached then?
the cape would have come on the figure when you purchased it.
Oh, okay.
They would have had it in already. I think, you know, it's better to store the capes off of them.
Right.
And, you
Because
know,
it's nice and flat, unwrinkled.
Yep. Very nice looking cape. Here's the gun. This is one of the Bespin blasters, is what he comes with. And Bespin, because this is kind of the leader of Bespin or Cloud City.
You got a lot of guts coming here after what you pulled.
This is the original Lando Calrissian right there.
Wow.
Look at that.
That is nice and colorful and shiny and...
Beautiful, vibrant blue.
Wow,
and you
yeah.
can see like the blue of the pants is a much darker blue than the blue of the shirt. Everything looks very good. His hair, that's definitely a part where sometimes that's going to get like scuffed or different things like that. The hair looks all good. The face looks great. That is definitely a gradable action
Very
figure right
nice,
there.
very
Right,
nice.
right. So we're going to send all of these 3 action figures in. We're going to send them all separately. I'll send the cape as well with the blasters and everything. Again, we'll put together a little part at the end of this video where you can see exactly how I send them into CAS, all the steps you need to do, package it up, send it off to them, wait 2 months, get the box back, open it up, look for our 85s. Your first step is to venture to Collector Archive Services, CAS, and set up your very own account. With this established, you're now ready to explore the fascinating world of graded collectibles. Look for the collectible line. Here you'll input the name of your toy collection. In my case, I'm typing in Star for Star Wars. Watch as it becomes an option among numerous toy lines. Now it's time to define the type of figure you're going to send in. For me, it's a loose figure, but if you have a mock or boxed figure, this is where you'll make that selection. Lastly, find your specific figure by typing in its name. In my case, this is Lobot. No need to fret about the manufacturer, the year, or the SKU. Just go with these 3 inputs and CAS can almost always find your figure. You'll click on Search Collectibles and wait for the results. Here you'll find Lobot waiting to be clicked on and go on to the next page of the discovery. A screen opens presenting you with a myriad of choices. First and foremost, you have the option for graded or archived. If you want to have your figure and its accessories authenticated and encased in acrylic, minus the grade, you can save $3.50 by selecting Archive. But for our purposes, I'm going to click on Graded. Next, you'll be prompted to choose the type of case for your collectible. You can stick with the standard option, or for an additional $17.50, you can elevate to museum quality acrylic. For me, the standard case is perfect as is. Okay, now let's talk about turnaround time. If you're in a hurry, there is an expedited turnaround option. However, it is an extra fee. However, for most collectors, The standard turnaround time, or about 2 months, should suffice. Another consideration is insurance. It's offered in $100 increments. You'll need to decide the amount you wish to insure your figure for. In my case, I'm going with $100, which means an additional $1 will be added to my total. But if you're dealing with a more valuable figure, you can adjust the insurance accordingly. Now you're going to be faced with the decision about the return internal packaging option. For a small fee of $5, they'll return the star case or the acrylic in which you initially sent the figure in. If, like me, your packaging consists of a few plastic cases, a bag, it's not even worth the expense, so I'm just going to select no here. This final step allows you to leave any special notes regarding your figure or how you'd like it to be packaged. If you have nothing specific to convey, you can simply keep this field blank. Take a moment to ensure all the checkboxes are ticked and click on the Add to Cart button. You have the option to explore your cart or continue your collectible hunting, but a clever trick is just to hit the back button and move on to your next figure. In my case, it's time to enter the TIE Fighter pilot. Do the same thing here. After typing in his name, click on Search Collectibles and wait for the TIE Fighter pilot page to appear. Okay, a lot of choices here. Lily Letty, figure with the coin, actual TIE Fighter vehicles, lots and lots of choices. But we'll just click on the Kenner Star Wars loose action figure. That screen comes up with all of the choices. Fill those in accordingly. Grading, standard case. Remember to adjust your insurance amount depending on the value of your figure. In this case, I'm keeping it at $100. I don't need my packaging materials returned, no notes, and click on Add to Cart. Okay, I'm going to click on the back button again and go where all of the variables are listed. Star Wars is already there, Loose is already there, so I'll fill in Lando and click on Search Collectibles. Okay, there's a ton of Landos here. General Lando, Skiff Guard Lando, even a Smile Lando, or in this case they call it a Teeth Lando. The one I'm sending in is the no teeth version, so I'll click on that, fill in all of the boxes and selections. Down below here, this is, okay, I do want to add a note here. I'm going to let them know that I want the cape unfolded. I want Lando to pop his collar, so I'll let CAS know that here in the comment section. Follow that with Add to Cart. So that's my final figure for this order. Now I'll click on View Cart, and my order totals will come up. $69.99 per figure plus $3 of insurance, which gave me $300 worth of insurance. My order total is $212.97. Not cheap. Plus I have to pay for shipping there and back. Alright, so make sure everything looks correct and click on Proceed to Checkout. A pop-up window is going to appear letting you know if you have figures on different tiers, they're all going to be shipped back together, but in my case they're all on what's called Tier 1, so this doesn't really pertain to me. Next, I'm going to confirm my shipping address, and finally I'll go to Payment. You can add a credit card here or do like a digital check. I like to pay via PayPal, so I'm going to go ahead and select PayPal as my choice. It'll link my account. I'll confirm this, and the last part of the order is here. So okay, so here a box will pop up and you'll need to click on it. It says print your packing slip. The packing slip has all the information about your order, and they ask you to include this in your box when you ship in your figures. Pack them nicely, secure them in a sturdy box, and ship them to CAS. You'll receive a few emails regarding your order and a follow-up email once they receive your package. That's about it. Leave any questions in the comments and I'll be sure to answer them. Good to go?
Good to go.
Awesome. If you've made it this far in the video, obviously there's something that you like about this, so go ahead and give us that like. If you have any comments, any questions, leave a comment down below.
Share our videos with other people.
Share them for sure, absolutely. Go check out Star Wars Collections and Displays. You'll see Jim and I right there.
Gosh, well, yeah. So, I mean, my friends see it. They think it's cool. Most of my friends think it's cool.
This deal is getting worse all the time.
Where we talk to Star Wars collectors about their collections, how they display their collections, and also some of the psychology behind some of the collections.
A lot of memory stuff is when they got involved and when they got their first stuff and who gave it to them.
All right.
Last but not least, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. We've got a ton of other videos out there. I'd love for you to be able to binge watch all of our videos. Basically help us spread the fun. Jim, anything else from you?
Nothing I can think of other than come back in 2 months to see what the results are of these figures.
JAK in the box.
Subscribe and tell us who your favorite character is. Spreading fun through action figures. JAK in the box.